Anirudh, are you sitting straight, please? Let's start.
Dear mindful learners, we begin the session by gathering our attention and focus through a body scan mindfulness practice. Taking a moment to allow your body to settle into a comfortable position. You may close your eyes or keep them slightly open. Willing the spine to lift, the shoulders to soften, and a slight smile on your face. Take a long breath in through your nose and a slow out breath. Bringing your attention to the passage of air through your nostrils, windpipe, lungs, heart, and tummy. Repeat 3 more times. Now bring your awareness to the top of your body, your head, face, neck, shoulders. Sensing the back of the body and the front of the body. Sensing yourself seated. Feeling the contact of your body with the chair or the cushion. Now sensing your upper legs, your lower legs, and the feet. Set your intention to learn with joy and presence. Energize your intention with 3 full breaths. Breathe in, deep and long. Breathe out. You may open your eyes when you are ready.
Are you ready, Anirudh?
No, yes.
No or yes?
Yes.
Can you please sit straight? I'm not able to see you. Today we are going to see what are tall tales. Do you know what are tall tales? Anirudh, can you please unmute and tell me? Do you know what are tall tales?
No, I don't.
What are tales?
Stories for small children.
Okay. Tall tales means stories that are exaggerated. Do you know what is exaggerated? For instance, I say I can run. I really run like a cheetah. Can I run like a cheetah? No. All those are exaggerated things that might be small in reality, but you blow it up and say it as a big thing. Okay. We are going to read about a man called John Henry. We are going to read about some of these, but in this story that we are going to read, some of them are real events and some of them are not. Okay. After reading the story, you have to read the story carefully. After reading the story, you have to tell me why is it a tall tale and answer a few questions. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Can you please read now?
Legendary John Henry was a steam driver for the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad. In seeing some stories, John Henry died after outdrilling a steam drill at the Big Bend Tunnel in West Virginia at 1870. And some of the tales about John Henry could have come from events in a real person's life or from feats performed by many different people who worked on the tracks at the same time. The storybooks took place have named real or invented. John Henry is a hero for workers all over the United States.
So how do you think he can outdrill a steam drill?
What is outdrill actually?
Drilling out, anything you put out, like outward and all that, it means you win. Out drill means you drill more than a stream drill. Do you think that is possible?
No.
Let's see what happens. So before we read this story, we are going to see what's a tall tale. It is with unbelievable elements, and you just relate all of those elements together as though they are true, as though it's a fact. And they have exaggerated details about events and larger than life characters. It is like a movie where the hero, one single hero will hit 50 people. That is a tall tale. In real life, one person cannot hit so many people, right? Right, Anirudh?
I need to get my water bottle.
You please focus. Okay.
I will go get it.
Anirudh,
I will go get my water bottle.
fast.
Activities today after
Yes.
reading the story.
Yes.
After reading the story, only few activities.
Yes. One drawing, one writing. That's all. Okay.
Okay.
Now will you focus and cooperate with me?
Okay.
Now can you read, please? This is the story of John Henry at the steam machine.
John Henry went looking for work. He picked cotton and planted fields. He rolled bales of cotton from the dock up a plank and into a ship. No matter what he did, he could outwork any man. That wasn't enough for John Henry. Holy Anne, he said to his wife, there's only one job for me. I am a steel driving man. I've got to have a hammer in my hand. Polly Ann knew there was no use arguing. She packed up and set off. Railroad companies were putting down tracks all over the country, and John Henry found out the job he wanted.
Okay, what is outwork?
Working better, I think.
Working more. Good job. This is what I was talking about. See, you're focusing. Come on, let's read what happens to John Henry.
All day long, John Henry lifted the 12-pound hammer above the steel spikes into the wooden ties that held the railroads in place.
And
He
drove the
pounded-
steel spikes.
He pounded 10 hours a day. Singing while he worked, John Henry moved so fast that his hammer heated up. The setters poured cool water over his hammer so it didn't start a fire. John Henry heard the Chesapeake and
Shakespeare.
Ohio. Ohio is a dangerous place.
Is it? Okay, why?
It's a big meme. Type Ohio in YouTube. See, you will be laughing after that.
Oh, I will try it before the next class and let you know.
Okay. And Ohio Railroad was building track through the big Bend Mountain. The C&O was hiring steel drivers to pound spikes on the rock to the rock. John Henry traveled to West Virginia and showed the foreman that he was the steel driving man he needed. After John Henry drove the spikes into the rock, the spikes were pulled out. Dynamite was stuffed into the holes and fired. Rock flew out of the middle of the mountain. When the hole was tunnel sized, the C and O could set up a track. What is a CNO?
C&O is that Shakespeare and Ohio Railroad. That's C&O. Instead of typing fully, they have just put it as C&O.
Okay.
What is a foreman? Who's a foreman? Anirudh. Who is a foreman?
What?
Who is a foreman? In the second
don't know.
paragraph,
I don't know.
please. Foreman is a person who's in charge. It's like the supervisor, a person who's in charge of the work being done.
Host, like the host.
Yeah, like the host.
More like a frontman.
Frontman, yes. Frontman, foreman, supervisor. You know what he is doing, right? He makes small holes in the mountain. They push the dynamite inside and blow up the mountain. So they keep getting holes in the mountain. As soon as a very big tunnel-sized hole is formed, they will put the track so that the train can travel through the mountain. Okay, did you get the story so far?
Yeah.
Does it seem like a tall tale till now?
No.
Very good. You also have to remember that this happened in the 1800s, 1840s, 60s, where there was not so much missionary as we knew now. Now, continue reading. Do you want me to read this?
Yeah.
I will read 2 paragraphs. Then the last 2 you have to read. I'll read the first 3. Okay. All went well until a man with a steam drill told the foreman that his machine could outwork a steel driving man any day. No steam machine is going to beat me down, John Henry said. We'll have a contest at the machine and I. I'll die with my hammer before I let that mess of steel and steam win. Agreed, said the man with the machine. We'll see who can pound the deepest holes, John Henry or my machine. Read.
Can you read this because I'm drinking water, hot water?
Okay, just the next paragraph. Okay. Now, Polly Ann thought John Henry should just move on. There were enough rails to set between West Virginia and California to keep both the machines and men busy. But she knew there wasn't any use saying it. So she fixed a mess of breakfast for John Henry and went to the mountain with him. John Henry readied his hammer. The spike settlers were in line. When the foreman gave the signal, John Henry started to pound at one end of the tunnel and the machine at the other. What do you think is going to happen?
The man will die.
Will he win?
No, he'll lose.
He'll lose? Okay, let's see what's happening. You have to read.
After an hour, John Henry's muscles arched. Foley Ann could see
Ached. Anirudh, ached means it was painful.
his arm ached. Foley Ann could see that he was tiring. She and the other woman who had come to see the race sang. Polly kept the song going as fast as John Henry could swing a hammer. The machine was ahead of John, but he didn't give up. The machine charged its last blast of steam and it broke down. John Henry kept pounding. When the foreman gave the signal, he measured the holes. The one
Men measure the holes.
The machine were half as deep as Henry's. No machine could beat John Henry. The foreman shouted, "He's the winner." John Henry didn't hear the cheers. He fell to the ground, his hammer in his hand, holy cradle in his lap. "You won, John Henry. You beat that machine. I knew I could." John Henry whispered, "No machine can outpound a real steel driving man." He sighed and stopped breathing. John Henry died with his hammer. Polly sang to the crowd around them. He died with his hammer on his hands. Oh, yes, John Henry was a skilled driving man.
Did you get it? So you were right about one part, that he died, but he won. Okay. So did you understand the story so far? Yes or no? Did you like the story? Anirudh, I'm asking you a question. Did you like the story?
Little bit.
What was the part you liked about the story? What was the part you didn't like?
When the race began,
Was it what you liked or didn't like?
the thing I didn't like, when he dies. I like when he wins. I didn't like when he died.
Hey, me too. I also didn't like that he died. I like happy ending in a story. Okay. Now we come to the second part of our class. Can you please open the link that I have sent you? Excellent writing. Now, this is, you're going to give me an example, then you're going to draw. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
See, John Henry was called a steel driving man. Now I just want you to describe you like that. For instance, like when we talk about someone called Anna who loves reading books, it's like Anna is a book reading girl. Otro is a goal scoring boy. I am a picture painting girl. What would we say about Anirudh?
I don't want to say anything.
No, you have to say something. What
I
is your
know
special
it.
character?
Nothing like that.
Science loving kid?
No, I don't like science a lot.
Max then? Fun loving kid? Like to have fun
I
with your dog?
don't want to describe myself.
You don't want to?
Don't, I don't want to describe myself.
No, use just one word. Fun loving kid because you love fun.
I don't want to be mentioned a girl, boy, or man.
Okay, just
So,
like I just said kid. I didn't say boy, girl, or man. I just said kid.
I don't want to do this. I just want to be named as all of them.
Your name is not going to change. We are just going to describe you in a single word. Special. What is special about you? Everyone has something special. I would say a fun. If someone asks me how is Sai Anirudh, I'll say Sai Anirudh is a fun-loving kid. He loves playing with dogs and he loves playing football, just like Otro. So what do you do like in football? Stopping the goal or scoring the goal?
Scoring the goal.
So we can also use it as Sai Anirudh, this is goal scoring boy. Right? Now you can draw it in the screen. There's the ball. That's all.
Yeah.
Just write below. Sai Anirudh is a goal scoring kid or a goal scoring boy. Can you see the 2 lines below the drawing? Good drawing. I especially like the net. I cannot see your writing, Anirudh.
I am writing.
No, you have to write it like always goal scoring kid. Okay. Good job.
I don't want to be named like that.
Okay. So we'll put it as Sai and Anirudh, always goal scoring. Okay. Now sit straight. Let's do the inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So yellow or green today's class?
Yellow.
Why? What could have I done better? What you didn't like?
I didn't like writing a lot.
But we just wrote 5 questions. The other day you had written 25 lines. Okay, I'll try and reduce, see where I can do about the writing activity. Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Have a good Sunday. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.